My goodness, it was a busy night for high school basketball. We had a lot of games taking place in Northeast Michigan. Let's get it going. Starting off with the boys, Atlanta versus Mile. Trace Jersons finds Zach Rocks for the easy two. He finished with 11 points on the night, but Mile took full control of this game, and one of the reasons was because of Drew Hess. He finished with 18 points, including this three-point jumper later in the third quarter. Brendan DeFlorio, he says, I got this, guys. He's going to pull up and hit the mid-range jumper to end the quarter. What a great game he had, and to put the cherry on the top, DeFlorio, he used to play quarterback. He's got that great vision, drives, finds Michael Hurst for the easy bucket. Thunderbolts win their first game of the season as they defeated Atlanta 74-30. And sticking with boys basketball, the Alpena boys basketball team secured their first win of the season as they defeated Sheboygan by a score of 50-39. Kelly Stark and Cooper Bryce led the Wildcats in the scoring department with 14 points. The Wildcats' next game is December 17th as they host Sault Ste. Marie. Now Sheboygan taking on Alpena. CJ Salters pulls up and nails the triple. Sheboygan up by 8, but back on the Wildcats. Allie DeRocher's three is unsuccessful, but Jade Schultz cleaning up the mess inside. Wildcats down 15-9 at the half, but the Wildcats once again made the adjustments in the second half, especially on defense. Macy Dickinson fights for the loose ball, is able to keep the play alive, and it's going to lead to a layup by Jade Schultz. 7 points on the night for the senior, and to top it all off, Allie DeRocher is going to say, game over. She knocks down the trifecta. Wildcats go to 2-0 on the season as they defeated Sheboygan 37-27. How about Joburg going up against Fairview, picking things up in the first quarter? Kennedy Johnson is going to bank it in. Joburg is able to strike first, then moments after that, same play, and yeah, that's going to be the same result for Kennedy Johnson. 11 points on the night for her. Then here come the Cardinals in transition. Layla Gasco is able to convert on the fast break. Cardinals are just rolling, but the Eagles would start to get it going late in the first as Jared Nicholson finds a cut in Caitlin Bowers and she makes the bucket plus the foul, but Joburg dominated the whole game as they crushed Fairview by a score of 58-18. And sticking with girls basketball, Alcona wins their first game of the season as they defeated Posen by a score of 52-34. Posen drops to 2-1 on the season. Rogers City won a nail-biter against the Hale Eagles. 38-36 was the final score. Kirsten Allman finished with 13 points for the Hurons. And Hillman goes to 2-1 on the season as they defeated Whittemore Prescott by a score of 62-42. Bailey Shook had a strong performance as she finished with 17 points. Their next game is December 13th as they travel to Hale to take on the Eagles.